parable of weeds reminds me of my own South Indian heritage. My grandparents were farmers in Tamil Nadu, South Indian state. And I remember as a child playing with farm animals and helping out in the farm during my summer holidays. My grandparents had large fields where they grew various crops like cotton, rice, banana, and other fruits and vegetables. They sowed good seeds, but the results were some years the crops were plenty and other years fewer crops. But the most important thing that I observed and learned from them, my grandparents, were whether they had a great year or with abundant crops or not, they always gave their tithe in the form of crops to the church so that the poor may be fed in the village where they actually lived. The parable also reminds me of my own kids who were excited at school in Leicestershire, learning about how the seed actually grows and how this seed actually grows into something beautiful, like a flower, as an example. But they're actually taught that only seed is not enough. You need water, you need light and soil, which are equivalent of love, relationship, and faith in God. In the farm, I used to collect eggs. Good seeds are like good eggs, that they do not sink, that they sink to the bottom. And bad seeds are like bad eggs that float on the top, as they are stale or and best avoided. When we are good seeds, we are embedded into the deep kingdom of God to produce the fruits. But when we are bad seeds, we are very shallow and partially embedded in God's love and the kingdom which doesn't bear any good fruits or harvest, and they rather thrown or disregarded. Jesus got to this parable. He had already made it clear that the seeds are words that form ideas. They are teachings that are formal or informal. They are actions and serve as examples. Jesus described some ideas as good seeds and other ideas are weeds, but both give a change or result, one as good and the other as worthless. So for me, I'm reflecting that during this Lent, am I or are we sowing good seeds in our fields, wherever we are? And are we nurturing ourselves so even after Lent, we're still able to continue sowing good seeds in whatever circumstances we are in to grow the kingdom of God, wherever we are?